Shai Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Shai rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Shai has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Shai Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. We've got ghosts in the machine, and we're trying to. I'm hoping that everything is working well now. And I've been looking forward to this. I tried to get folks to come down here like 2 years ago to do this show, and God bless you, the folks from Fur A Good Paws didn't want to come. Well, that's fine. That's fine. But I finally got them talked into coming down, and I'm having problems. Gina Douthit is here. How are you, Gina? Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. How are you?
I am well. Thank you very much. We're going to talk about the Fur A Good Paws as they have an event coming up this weekend. Also, maybe show you some animals that you can pick up down there. How long has Fur A Good Paws been an animal shelter here in Flora?
Oh, I think it started like in 2005 or so.
Okay.
But we didn't have the facility that we have now.
When did you get the facility?
I don't know what year it was granted to us. It was a donation made to us.
Mm-hmm.
And I know when in 2015 when I moved here, they were just beginning to do the renovations of it.
Right.
And to get it, we have cat rooms and isolation rooms and a dog area and.
That's the only thing. I took all those pictures off of Facebook, and that's the only one I didn't pull down was the nice brick building over here on the east side of town.
Over by the overpass. Yeah.
Over right next to the overpass. The overpass, if you go off the overpass, you're going into your backyard, aren't you?
Yes, and hopefully that doesn't happen.
Hopefully not. Okay. What made you want to join and start helping out there? Well, I guess you probably started out as a volunteer job, didn't it?
It is totally volunteer.
It is totally
Everybody
volunteer.
that works there is all volunteer.
Mm-hmm.
When I retired and moved back here, I knew if Flora was going to keep me, I had to stay busy.
Sure, of course.
And they keep me extremely busy. So a friend of mine, she's a friend of my Aunt Carolyn's, Trudy Lambert, asked me if I wanted to come and help.
Uh-huh.
And at the time, they only had like 8 or 9 cats, and then occasional dog here and there. But she asked me if I wanted to come and help, and so I started out that way. And then next thing I know, I'm fully engulfed in it.
Fully invested, aren't you?
Fully invested in it. And it's actually a full-time job. I'm not home. I'm not there 8 hours. I might be there for 4 hours. I might be there for 5 hours, and then I come home and then I go back. It
sounds like a real labor of love.
It really is. Yeah, you really have to love the animals, and yeah.
Did you have pets growing up? I guess you did.
Well, we had outside dogs growing up. My mom and dad did not believe in having animals in the house until after the kids got out.
Yeah.
Then they got indoor pets. But
okay.
yes, I had. We had dogs, and then whenever later as an adult, I had cats.
Okay, I did. That was all I was going to ask you. She was in the military,
Right.
In the Marine Corps. For how long were you in the active?
Active duty for 4 years, and then when I got off of active duty, I went into the reserves,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was in the active reserves for 16 years.
Oh, really?
But so I retired from uniform after 20 years.
Yeah.
But also, when I got off of active duty, I started working for the Marine Corps as a civilian. So my total time was 37 years.
The reason I ask that is I've got some in-laws who are in the Air Force and that were retired now from the Air Force, and they found it hard to have pets because occasionally he was gone for months at a time, and I guess it's something that kind of depends on just what your particular situation is, doesn't it?
It depends on your situation, and I have a friend that she moves frequently, and she has a dog, and sometimes you have to quarantine them for a while, and then it's hard sometimes for dogs to adjust to new moving and new situations, new climates. I think she got her dog when she was in Niger.
Oh, really?
In Africa, yeah. And she brought it back from Africa. And
talk about a different climate.
let me tell you, yeah. And she's gone from El Paso to Hawaii and.
Well, you would think
North
Niger and El Paso would probably be relatively close, but Niger, it's equatorial, isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
I bet you that's even hotter. I think El Paso's hot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. I tell you what, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back. We're going to talk more about the shelter, the animal shelter here in Flora, the Fur A Good Paws animal shelter here with Gina Douthit, and we're going to talk about what their function is and what they do, and also what's coming up. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Back right after this. Do stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Gina Douthit is here, and we are talking about the Fur A Good Paws. You know, I'm going to ask you whenever we return, here in a second, about you mentioned service dogs and being in the military, and I'm going to ask you about that. But before we get to that, let's talk about what's going on this weekend.
Okay.
What is the deal? What is the big Saturday, September 5th event?
We are having a yard sale. It will be at my house on 4 Sunset Drive, which is across the highway from here.
Let's scoot up a little bit closer to the mic.
We had one in July, and we had some items left over, but then everybody's cleaning out their garages and their houses and in closets and stuff. So we've got a lot more new items that we're gonna use it as our fundraiser for.
So there's the flyer for it on your screen right now. 4 Sunset Drive in Flora from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, I have to ask. This is kind of a requirement. Are you going to let people in before 8 o'clock? Because your rummage sales, now doggone it, Gina, you know as well as me.
Well, I think we have, especially if we have big items that we want to get out of the way.
Yeah.
We don't like it because we're still trying to get things
That's
out
right.
and set up. But
Are you taking? Are you still taking donations for it of items to sell?
if somebody has something they want to donate, we'll do that. Yeah.
And they need to, if somebody does have something to donate, contact you at the shelter, or what's the best way to go about it?
The best way probably would be just to bring it to my house.
Okay.
Since that's where we're going to have it, and they can leave it in the drive or on the front porch of my house.
Where is Sunset Drive?
It's off of East 12th Street, close to the health department.
Okay. All right.
I can see Wabash from my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not realize that. I guess you can in your backyard, can't you?
Yeah. My front yard. They're back.
I see. Yeah. Well, that's cool. All right. Well, okay. So again, the big yard sale is on Saturday from 8 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Gonna have any food there? Gonna have any concessions or anything?
Not this time. We talked about the possibility of doing that, but we're not going to do that. In October, we're hoping to have a Broughton Burger
Oh, really?
at the Flora First United Methodist Church. And Steve Persinger is going to be grilling our brats and burgers.
Oh, that's nice. You've done some. I know you've done some chili or chili meals and that kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
And that's pretty cool too. You always get a good crowd for that kind of thing. Seems like
our taco buffet and. But I don't know with the COVID that I don't think we're going to have an inside sit down.
Probably going to be kind of tough to do.
It's easier, we can bag the burgers and brats and hand them a bag and they can be on their way and go home and eat them, or
the social distancing.
Go sit over in the library park and eat them or whatever.
That's the thing to do. That's what sit in the library park, sit and go down to the Kiwanis Park or whatever
So we're planning on that the first Saturday of October.
Oh, okay.
And we are totally rely on donations.
Well, I was wondering. I thought you probably did. Because you'll see the occasional Humane Society, for instance, like in Wayne County, gets some money from the county board, and I don't know if Clay County does too. The animal rescue up there, but there are other organizations like the one my wife is a part of, Animals Requesting Friends. That is totally donation as well, and that you have that presents an entirely different set of problems, doesn't it?
It does, because we don't necessarily have a steady income. We know we're going to get money But,
You hope.
But I tell you what, we've got a very generous community here.
Right.
Very generous community, and community that loves animals. And I think the hardest part of it is that we all are also totally volunteer based, and there's only 5 of us that take care of the animals.
Right. Oh,
And-
really?
Yes. And so that limits.
Somebody's got to be there once or twice a day anyway, don't they?
I go in usually about 3 times a day at least.
Really? What's your typical population?
The animals right now we have, I think we're at 22 cats and kittens, and kittens, and of that we have 2 adult cats and 2 almost adult.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then we have 5 dogs.
I'm making a presumption. I'm betting that the adult cats are a lot more difficult to adopt out than the younger cats, aren't they?
Occasionally we get somebody that comes in and they say, they want an adult cat that, has been left behind. Now we have Samuel. Samuel will probably live his entire life at Fur A Good Paws because he won't let us touch him.
No kidding.
We do our own annual vaccinations, and I wear welder's gloves whenever we vaccinate him.
Poor thing.
I was going to brush him the other day. We had a bottle brush,
Yeah.
long-handled bottle brush, and I was going to brush him. He swatted it out of my hands. He won't let you touch him. We've had him since he was a baby.
How big is this cat?
He's 3 years old now. We've had him since he was a baby. And I have no clue what happened, why he won't let us. His litter mates have all been adopted out.
Huh.
But he just wouldn't have it.
If someone sees a stray or something around, do you guys do collection as well, or how does that? Who does collection, or do people usually leave them for you or leave them with you?
Well,
Animals.
They usually will call.
Okay.
Is what we prefer, and ask if they can bring it in, or a message on Facebook, and it depends on the circumstances, on if we can take it or not. Because right now we are full up.
Oh, are you?
And when you only have 5 people taking care of them,
Take care of 28 animals or something like that. It sounds like 27 animals.
yeah, that limits what we can take in, how much.
Yeah.
That plus space.
Yeah.
Because if somebody gets sick, if one of the cats or dogs gets sick, they have to be isolated.
That's fascinating to me. I tell you what we're going to do. I was going to ask her about military dog training, and I probably will still, but we're going to show you some of the animals that they currently do have ready and up for adoption. Some of them are just about as cute as a bug's ear, and you're going to want to see these animals. That is Gina Douthit. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this word. Please do stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemonsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome to Zinc Building Center. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zinc Building Center on Route 45 and Wolfsville. It's a cool place.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Michelle Douthit is here, and maybe, you know, we mentioned Gina Douthit. I'm stupid. It's that kind of day, isn't it, Gina? Gina has been watching me, by the way, do a lot of juggling here in the last hour, haven't you? Half an hour.
Yeah.
We're having some fun. Sorry, Gina. I think I know a gal named Michelle Douthit from, like, reading or something. Oh, okay. Tell me a little bit about we talked about the best way to get a hold of you is by phone, but I found the best way is on Facebook, isn't it? Do you think?
Facebook Messenger, I check that all the time. And phones are answered during our office hours. Mm-hmm. Sometimes if we're there and we hear the phone and we can get to it, we'll pick it up. But we're not always able to get to the phone before, but we do, whenever it's office hours, and they'll come and they check all the messages. Or if we come in, Trudy will come in and check the messages sometimes.
How does the adoption process work? Do you have folks fill out an application for adoption? Is that how?
Right.
And then you check them out?
We have an application, and they'll come in and they'll meet the pets and they'll fill out an application. And what we do, if we have time, is we leave it there, and everybody gets to look at it and vote on it.
Yeah.
Yay or nay, are they going to be a good home? But a lot of times, just sitting there talking with a person, you can
kind of tell, can't you?
It's like an interview. You can tell if they're going to be a good home for them and stuff. And if we feel good about it, then we'll let them go ahead and adopt.
And I'm thinking I'm looking at some of the information on some of the animals here, and most of them are going to be spayed, microchipped. They're not getting out unless they're spayed, microchipped, and vaccinated.
It is a state regulation that they be spayed and neutered, microchipped, and if they're over 4 months old, rabies vaccination. And
so there's going to be a fee for adoption. I mean, there's no such thing as a free.
You're right. There's a fee for adoption. That covers. For cats, it doesn't always cover all of what we put into it. But we do, for dogs, we do get, because depending on how long we've had the dog.
Yeah.
Because dogs are also heartworm tested, and then we do the heartworm preventative. We give for kittens, we'll do the vaccinations.
Oh, that's nice.
So we have to keep them healthy.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. If you're not keeping them healthy, you're going to have a little pandemic in there, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah. So we keep them healthy. I'm at the Flora vets, several times a week. Sometimes I'm walking in crying, but.
Well, let's not cry. Let's look at some cats that folks you can go down and take a look at. Tell me a little bit. I believe that one is Jake. You can take a look at the.
Jakey. Yeah, he is a sweet boy. They're all very sweet, and I can never think of a different word to use but sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playful. He likes to cuddle, and we love
Scoot up
him.
I need to pull that microphone closer to you. There you go. There you go.
He likes to be cuddled, and he likes to play. And
How old? Jake looks like a kitten. Is he?
he is a kitten. Yeah.
Oh, he is a kitten.
Yeah.
Okay. How old do you think he might be? Oh, he's really young. Born in mid-April, I think that thing
Right.
said.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. He's so you got all kinds of choices. Who do we have here? This is
Yeah.
is that
Carl,
Juliet?
Carl.
Oh, that's Carl. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's my lover boy. He comes up to you and he
Sweet and handsome gray tiger kitten.
yeah, with the white paws.
White nose.
Yeah,
Very affectionate. How long? So you've probably had Carl since.
he was born in April.
You've had Carl since then, huh?
Well, we got him in May.
Do people turn in whole litters of kittens or something?
Yes, he was part of a litter.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought the litter in, and she knew about when they were born. Not the exact day, but within a day or two of when they were born. So yeah, Juliet and Carl and Sherry and Jerry and Lennox, those were all part of that
I think I've got Juliet in here somewhere too. I'm not.
Juliet is kind of a goldish.
Is that Juliet?
Yeah, that's Juliet. She's got kind of a gold sheen to her.
Really?
Yeah,
That's the beautiful cat.
she is.
And so she would be 5. If it's April, she's 4 months old.
About that, yeah. So they were old enough to be. They're a little bit more than 4 months, and they've had their rabies vaccination.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How old typically will you guys have a cat spayed?
It depends on how much they weigh. We try to get them between 3 and 4 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
The vets will do them between 3 and 4 pounds.
I know that there's been some changing in the last 15 or 20 years, because it used to be they wouldn't do it before 6 months.
Right. And some vets still won't, but the vets here work with us on it.
Yeah.
Because they know we need to get them.
You need to get
moved
them
out so
in
we
and
can-
out.
That way we can take more in.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we have 22 kittens,
Makes it kind of tough.
So we have to get them out before we can take more in. And because right now we have kittens still living in cages.
Do you really? There's one.
Yeah.
That's the one in a cage. That is, which one is that?
That's Angel.
Angel.
Yeah, she's actually, if you drive by Fur A Good Paws and you look in the window, you'll see some of these at the window, and she likes to be at the window.
So the cats get the run of the joint.
There's a
Some
room.
do.
They're in a room, and yeah, some of them do. Once they've been fixed and vaccinated, we'll put them in a room so that they're not in cages.
I'm assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that is a nice way to make the animal more sociable.
Exactly, yeah. It helps to socialize them. When we got Angel, she wasn't part. She was, gosh, she's probably already 4 months, 3 or 4 months old, and she wasn't part of the group. And we put her in the room with the other cats that pretty much grew up together, and she was afraid, but she got used to everybody, and she got used to us, and she is very social now.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. Let's see. I think I've got another couple of cats here. We had Juliet before. Tell me, this is the one that I was thinking that this is Friday or Sunday.
I think that's Friday.
I think that's Friday. I think you're right. It's whenever I was keeping track of who I was getting pictures of. Friday is a sweet, lovable female tiger kitten, born in mid-April. Ready for that must be a small little cat. Usually orange are males, aren't they?
I think maybe there's a more orange, but you do come around female orange cats often.
Yeah.
With tortoise, I think 98% of the tortoiseshell kittens are going to be female, and occasionally you'll find a male tortoiseshell kitten.
Yeah. I had a tortie. We had a tortie back for about 15 years. Just passed away about a year ago.
Yeah. Well, we have Sparkle if you're interested. She likes to be petted. She's not all that keen on being held, but she likes to be petted, and she's a social cat.
I gotta tell you, we went. Now I can tell you this, and this may be all part of the interview process, and she may cut me out. We went from 3 cats to 1 cat over the course of about a year. From we had 3 cats for 15 years, and then the 2 older ones just finally, we're done. We'll see you later. Right now we're at 1. I think that's plenty. But I mean, we like I said, we've had more than 1 before.
Yeah.
How many do you have? Do you still have any cats at home?
You
practice what you preach?
I do. I had 4 cats at one time. Right now, I have 1 cat. Her name is Alice. And
mine is too, as a matter of fact, named Alice.
I adopted Alice from Fur A Good Paws. And I do a lot of fostering, and I do babysitting, pet sitting.
Oh.
So because of that, I try to keep what I have down.
Probably,
I've got a cat and a dog that I'm fostering right now.
Oh, really? How long do you what's the typical foster period?
It depends. I think Pedro, I don't know if you have any pictures of Pedro, but
no, I don't.
I will probably foster him until he expires.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he's 11 years old. He's a grumpy old man, and he has bladder issues.
Is he a male, a dog, or a cat?
He's a dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we're gonna show some more dogs when we return. All these animals that we are showing are currently available for adoption down there at Fur A Good Paws. You can find them on Facebook. Might be the easiest way. It's at Fur F-U-R A Good Paws. There's the address right there, and you'll find all those animals on there. We're gonna show some dogs when we come back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Back right after this. Stick around.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Are you tired of searching high and low in those big chain stores to find what you need and deserve some royal treatment? Come to the King, Rural King in Salem. The friendly folks at Rural King will never leave you searching for those hard to find items on your list. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, and clothing. Oh, and did I mention we also have everything else, along with all of the quality brands that you deserve. Salem Rural King is a proud retailer of the steel product line. Your searching is over when you know the King, Rural King in Salem. Salem.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Gina Douthit is here, and we are talking about Fur A Good Paws. And here's what's going on. There's the sale is this weekend. It is this Saturday. All proceeds do support the Rescue and Adoption Center. The Rescue and Adoption Center is over on the east side of Flora on North Street, just next to, right next to the overpass, the train track overpass. I've got one more cat. Tell me a little bit about this kit. She is a little doll, isn't she?
She is. She's another one you'll see in our window often. We finally moved her over to the adult cat room because September is her birthday month. So she turns 1 year old.
Oh, really? So she's finished growing, probably.
In September, probably, yeah. I mean, they do still get, we all grow with age.
Yeah, some of us more than others, Gina.
But yeah, she's in the adult room now.
That's a great looking coat, by the way.
She loves to be brushed.
Really?
Yeah, she loves to be brushed, and she's one though that you have to take your time and let her warm up to you, and you have to be patient with her, but. She, like I said, she likes to be brushed, and she's not all that keen on being held and cuddling, but she would probably come and sit on your lap. She's done that with us. If we have time, we'll go in and sit in the room, and she might come over and sit on your lap.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So, everything is on her.
She's a cat.
Yeah. She is a cat, so everything is on her terms.
That's you know what you're getting into. That's cool. Let's show some success stories. I take it. There we go. I think that is that Jeannie?
Jeannie, yeah.
So they got a forever home. When did these folks come in and adopt a Jeannie?
Oh, let's see. This is August. I think it was early August when. No, they came. It was end of July. End of July.
What was Jeannie's story?
Jeannie's story is that there's an open access shelter in Southern Illinois.
Okay.
And people can come in and there's kennels outside, and you can come and bring your dog or your cat to that kennel and leave it, and so they accept all of them.
Wow.
When they get full, they start putting them down.
Oh.
And there's a pecking order on who goes first to be, who is the top of the list to be put down.
Yeah.
And she was coming to her end, to the end of it, so we rescued her so she wouldn't be put down.
Where is that one? Where is that?
Murfreesboro.
In Murfreesboro?
Yeah.
Well, it's outstanding that you guys were able to.
We can't save them all, but when we can, we reach out and
you try.
Yeah.
Here's another success story. I believe that's Arabelle and Tater Tot.
Yeah.
were Arabelle and Tater Tot?
They came from Southern Illinois.
They came together.
Too.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
They weren't together. They were never housed together. They weren't with the same families together, but they got along. And so that family, they wanted both of them, and we were happy that they...
Kay Welch and Kyle Dawkins and their sons.
Yeah. And they had a little puppy, too, and my word, you're going to have your hands full. So.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. I was looking at that picture. There's 3 dogs there.
Yeah, they already had a puppy, so they...
Well, that's about as cute as Bug's ear.
Yeah. And Arabelle, she went over to the toy thing and she got that toy, the yellow thing hanging out of her mouth, and
Yeah.
she wasn't going to give it back, so she went home with it.
Oh, that's a great story. Let's show you a couple others that are still up for adoption. I've saw 2 pictures of this dog. This is about as cute as you find. But that's not how the ears stay, I guess.
They're not normally that way. They do fold back. And, if you flip them back right, then they kind of hang down around, in front of his face a little bit. But
this is Knievel.
Knievel. He is. I love him to death, and he's settled down a little bit.
Do we know what kind of dogs they are? I mean, he kind of looks like a Jack Russell mix type of thing or something.
No, he is 1/4 Blue Heeler, Aussie, and Pit. Half
Pit and a quarter Australian Shepherd and Blue Heeler. That may end up being the smartest dog of all time. I mean, those are 3 pretty smart breeds.
We've been working with him and Willow. I don't know if you have Willow on there.
I've got Willow.
Willow with their leash training, and he's caught on to the leash training, and he's very good to let you put it on, and I lead him out and walk him around the yard, so he's getting used to a leash.
Yeah, there's Willow right there. Willow is a good-looking dog. I'm assuming that... Black Lab
Black Lab. We don't know if she's mixed with anything. She does have different colored eyes. She has like a blue eye. She, on the other hand, I'll put the leash on her, but she's like a bucking stallion.
Oh, is that right?
But I was working with her last night, and this morning I was very proud of her. We walked around the yard, and she did better, but she still needs a little work with that leash. So,
tell me, Gina, this must be a labor of love. Tell me, you worked a little bit with animals in the military, didn't you? Tell me a little bit about that.
I didn't really work with them. I observed mostly a little bit demonstrations on what they do and how they work and how they're trained.
Service dogs?
Service dogs. We had military dogs. IED dogs.
Oh, really?
That were over in Iraq and Afghanistan, and what they would do is they would walk and they would sniff, to see if they could smell the bomb and stuff. And if they passed, then they were good to go. We had a cooperative program with other nations, like United Kingdom. And so they would... the
French and the rest of NATO or something like that.
So what they would do is we would train the dogs, and then, they would buy them to work,
So you've seen this in action. You've seen at least the testing part.
I've seen the testing
part in action.
If they fail the first time, then they're given a second try, and then I think on the third try they're shown a different door.
Moved to a different service academy.
Exactly.
A different part of... they may become the drug dog, or they may be...
Exactly,
I see. Or may end up becoming a service dog for a blind person or something, or a corpse dog or something like that. That's the thing. The wild thing to me when you see... And I guess they're also the dogs that the police use who are trained to attack and that kind of thing too, right? I mean, are they different from the other dogs?
They're trained differently, and they're probably a different breed too. Some dogs have better noses than others. I think a lot of the dogs the military uses are either going to be looking for drugs or bombs.
Yeah. More bombs probably in the military and more drugs whenever they come back here and are used in police forces and that kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't know that we have attack dogs. I don't know for sure.
Well, good.
About that, but
that's not cool anyway.
No.
Well, Gina, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, and thank you very much for all your volunteering and all the stuff you're doing down there at Fur A Good Paws. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the event is this Saturday at 4 Sunset.
4 Sunset Drive, right.
4 Sunset Drive here in Flora. It's a big yard sale, and go help them out. The Fur A Good Paws folks, they do great work, and thanks very much for being here.
Thank you very much for having us.
Glad to have you. Hey, yeah, glad to have you. Thanks very much for watching, folks, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Dead microphones.